Hey there, everyone. How's it going, gamers? Of course, my air conditioning turns on right when I start. Hope you're doing well. My mic seems a little quiet. Things are weird right now. It's been a million years since I've streamed. And settings are probably different. I don't know. What's going on? Anyway, how's everyone doing? Welcome. What is today? Today's Thursday, right? It's Thursday the 12th of September. It's been about 3 weeks since I've streamed, which I apologize for. Been busy. Been playing a little bit too much World of Warcraft. Haven't streamed a single second of it, but we're going to change that today. I'm going to stream it this afternoon. We got a world PvP RP guild event. Should be good. I don't think WoW is a fun game to watch streaming, to be totally honest. If you're just like playing the game normally, I get why people watch it, but I don't know. But I think tonight's stream will be exciting. Because we did a guild RP PvP event last week on like Saturday, and it was way cooler than I was expecting it to be. I'll talk about why I joined an RP server later, but for now, I just want to say welcome and thank you for joining. Hopefully I sound okay. My computer's been having some problems recently. I think my graphics card might be dying, which would be very unfortunate if that were the case, because that would mean I'd have to spend a lot of money on a new graphics card. But maybe it's just my imagination, but been having some weird problems with it. Anyways, what's the card? It's a 980 Ti. And the problem I've been having is like some stuff will randomly say that it's like out of memory, and all of my screens will turn black for a couple of seconds and come back. And if I look at like the process manager or resource manager in Windows, like the GPU spiked to 100%. It'll be at like 10% for like, I don't know, Chrome or some shit like that. And then it'll spike to 100% and then it'll go back to nothing. So I've been turning off like hardware rendering in browser and other shit, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe the memory on my card's dying. It's pretty old. I mean, it's a 980 Ti, and I got it when that was still a pretty new card. But we'll just have to see. So today, which is unfortunate because I was going to get a new GPU anyways, and I wanted to use the old GPU in like a second PC, but if it's dying, I might not be able to do that. I don't know. Whatever. Fuck it. Today, the first game I'm going to be playing is called Opus Magnum. And it's a game I kind of bought randomly, and I wasn't going to stream it, but I changed my mind. There's a lot of stuff this month that I want to play, but I've been bouncing back and forth about what I'm actually going to play. For a while, I was like, oh, Borderlands 3, that might come out and be cool. I liked 2. I read about the writing is my least favorite part of those games, and the story and the voice acting and all that shit. And I read that all of that is worse in 3 than 2, and I hated it in 2. So I don't know if I could put up with it in 3. I don't know. Maybe it's a game I'll play later on, like a year from now or something. Who knows? Blasphemous was another one that just came out that I really want to play, but I've been watching other people play it. And so now I'm like, maybe I should wait until I forget what I saw a little bit to play it or something. And then, of course, later this month, the Noita early access. Noita, I'm definitely going to be playing. I've been really looking forward to that game. So that's like in a week, and the 24th, almost in like a little less than 2 weeks. And then the other thing is I'll probably be playing at the end of this month. Yo, what's up, Lazarus? It's hard for me to avoid watching him. I watch him every night, so. at the end of this month is the PC beta for the new Modern Warfare game, which I haven't liked Call of Duty for a while, but the new Modern Warfare game looks really good. And if you know how much I like Battlefield 4 and 3, then the new Modern Warfare looks more like a Battlefield game than Battlefield 5 does, so yeah, I might do that at the end of the month. So I have stuff planned. Don't worry, I haven't been ignoring you intentionally. I've just been ignoring you unintentionally. So you need to find your glasses and now you're an idiot. Well, let me guess, they were on you the entire time. They're under your pillow. That's not a good place to keep them unless you're saving them for the glasses fairy. Anyways, let's fucking play video games. Let's play big brain games. That's what we're playing first, actually. All right, let's close out of this. Thank you. If you enjoyed the music, that was Haircuts for Men. Good dude. Plunder Phonics sampled shit. Vapor Wavy, if that's your jam. Oh boy. And I gotta get back to the Windows 95 shit, right? What could be bigger brain than WoW RP? Yeah, good point. Dota RP. All right. EQ RP. That's true. In October, there's a new emulator server going up for EverQuest that I probably won't play on. I dropped the progression server that I was playing on that I streamed a long time ago, several months ago. So I don't know if I want to play on that emulator server, but it's like starting from scratch, so it's always fun. All right, let's see if this captures okay. I'm playing it in pretty high resolution, so hopefully you guys will be able to see okay in 720. You won't really need to see the text, so. Yo, what's up, Dave Cap? Salad Dongs. Boot, welcome. What's my history with Zachtronics games? I've actually never played any of them. I know all about them, and I've seen a lot of them. I know all about like Infiniminer and Shenzhen IO, and they've always looked interesting to me, but I never like took the dive to play one. Yo, what's up, New Age? So this is technically my first Zachtronics game, even though I've seen a bunch of them, and I understand the concepts behind them, but so I already have played a little bit of this game. I played maybe an hour and a half or so. And I will show you. There is a story to this game and some other dialogue stuff that the text is so small you probably won't be able to read, so I'll read it to you. This is a puzzle game about alchemy in some weird... Yo, Dave, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. It's about alchemy. It's about family. Yeah, you'll see when we get into the game how this works, but there is a story. I don't know why there's a story. I've heard it actually maybe is kind of interesting. So anyways, I'm pretty sure this guy, Anataeus Vaya, oh dear, and we just got hired as like the alchemy homie for this like house or something. I don't know. The story part of this is weird. Oh dear. What is it now? Apparently, Armand arranged for Frederick to go on a date with a young lady from another house. Oh dear. And now I have to make some machine oil. Oil. You what? For the observatory, Frederick tried to take her there, but everything was rusted solid. Of course. Even better, Clara, the young lady, is from House Soria. He was probably hoping to prove our observatory is just as good as theirs. Oh, she must have been tremendously impressed all around. Solve this puzzle to continue. Okay. So you can do solutions multiple times. I think I have to turn the music back on. Hold on. I think I turned it off at one point. Yeah, I did. There we go. There's some music. If the volume's too low, let me know. Okay. Okay, So this is the game space. Can you guys see everything okay? Or should I switch to 1080p to make it a little bit easier on the eyes? There's not really anything you have to read, but so basically the way this game works is in each stage you have to make a product. So the product this time is precision machine oil. So precision machine oil involves it's basically making like molecules essentially, but you have to build a machine that assembles and delivers the molecules. You can do it in the most cost-effective way. You can do it in the most like efficient way, programming-wise, or you can do it in the most efficient way, area-wise. It doesn't really matter. The game does not. You can go crazy. There's no mandatory way of finishing puzzles. You just have to finish them, and then it shows you kind of like leaderboards for all the different stats. So. The first thing, let's look at our alchemy guide here, because I'm not 100% sure what. So that is tin, it looks like. So there are elemental elements, and then there are metal elements. And you'll see. I won't go too crazy with the explanation, but yeah. So basically, we need to turn lead into tin, and we need using Quicksilver, and we need to turn. I don't think we need to turn this element. What is this? Water? We don't need to do anything with the water. We just need to connect 2 tins on the end of a water. And it's been like a couple weeks since I played this, so it's probably going to take me a sec. So the way you do this is you have all these different mechanisms. You have arms that can grab and rotate stuff. You have arms with like multiple armatures and stuff like that. You have arms that can extend and contract as well as rotate. You can make tracks that you can put arms on, and that arms can move up and down the tracks and pick up and move things. And then you have glyphs. So the glyphs have different purposes. There's a glyph that will connect 2 elements, or a glyph that'll connect 4 elements in a particular shape, or actually less. You could use this for 3. You have a glyph that breaks apart a bond between elements. You have a glyph that will turn a reagent into salt. And then you have a glyph that will use Quicksilver to upgrade metal, essentially. Yeah, Bob is steampunk chemistry. What's up, comrade? So basically what we need to do is we need to make a machine that takes our what is this? Lead. So these are like dispensers, and you only get however many it gives you. So we need to take our lead and we need to fuse it with Quicksilver. And we need 2 of those on each side of a water molecule. So how are we going to do this? Since we need 2, you can also rotate these things and stuff like that. And not only do you put things down, but you actually program them. That's what this timeline is for. So, let's see. So I think the smartest thing to do, or at least the fastest thing, would be to do like two reaction chamber kind of things. And then let's see how this will work. I'm thinking something maybe like we have 2 arms, so like we'll go bam, bam. I like doing things that are not the least amount of parts, but like the most the fastest, I guess. There are a lot of different ways you can approach puzzles in this. See, the thing is, so if I go do these and these upgrade, that means something is going to need to take them from here. Maybe we can take them and like bring them up here to do the joining. Let's see. So that could bring that there. Oh boy. I'm gonna turn my volume on my end down a little bit. So what have you guys been up to? How's your past few weeks been? Anything exciting happen? I watched all the Death Stranding gameplay from the other day. That shit was pretty cool. Not gonna lie, I'm actually very interested in that game. So let's see, we bring those up here. And then they need to be joined, but they need to be joined straight, so... Oh yeah, Cube World. I totally forgot about that. Holy shit. I bought Cube World when it was in alpha. Oh. I did read the guy's blog post about why he stayed quiet for so long. And I can understand where he's coming from. Let's see. So if I'm dropping one here and they connect, and then let's say I do one that's like here. How can I move? I should be able to move that to there, right? Do something like that and this. Tedious work of putting ROMs on a flash drive. The Raspberry Pi 4 seems pretty good, pretty powerful. So I'm thinking if I put that there, let's see, I'm gonna have to do the programming on this in a second. So let's start with 1 and 2. So 1, there are hotkeys for this, which is nice. I already forgot what all of them are. So, all right, we're gonna grab, we're gonna rotate. So there are numbers. I don't know, you guys might not be able to see this because of the resolution. But there are numbers for each of the like moving components that you can program, and they all have operations like rotate, pivot, like in hand, pivot, rotate the arm, extend or contract, grab, move, like there's a bunch of different instructions, and then you can repeat instructions and stuff like that. Yes, I'm making a scientific stick figure man. I'm gonna need this over here somewhere at some point. All right, so 1, which is this one right here, is gonna grab, it's gonna rotate left, it's gonna drop, which is R, right? And then it's gonna, it might have to wait a second for the next one. So 2 is gonna grab, rotate the other way, and then drop. Let's just see what happens when we do that. So you can advance by step or just let it play. So first arm grabs. Okay, yeah, we need a little bit of space in between here. Grab, turn left, drop. Next one grabs, turns right, drops. It's just repeating now. So, all right. Yeah, this is definitely, it's, I mean, I already have played a lot of the tutorial levels and stuff like that, which are pretty simple. And I think there are a lot of different ways you can approach a game like this. I think that it's probably pretty easy for some people. Like, I'm trying to plan it out before I program everything. I think you could also approach things doing it like one at a time. You know, there are a lot of ways to approach the puzzles in this game, which is one of the reasons why I think it's so cool. Is this going to be able to rotate enough? All right, so this one, we're at 3 now. This one is going to grab, rotate 1, 2, and then 3. And then drop, right? And then can we do reset after that? It's Factorio level approachable. I don't think Factorio is that complicated of a game. But again, I'm playing this right now, so what the fuck am I saying? So we'll do this one. We're on to 4 now, so it's this one. And we'll do rotate right 3 and then drop and then reset. And then we need to have these ones here to grab. So let's see what happens here. So that one goes over there and drops. That one goes over there. So you see we upgraded our lead to tin by using the Quicksilver here. So that is on like what? That turn? Okay, so that works. Okay. So you can't collide. You can have arms cross over each other, but they can't be carrying something when they do it. So if it drops this turn, so let's go with 5, needs to grab and then rotate left once and then drop. So we need something to... That won't work there. Let's see. Just wondering how I can put this, because I can't have stuff colliding, right? I love Factorio too. I've never streamed it. I have like 100 and something hours in it, but I could do it like this. I don't think that would... I feel like it's going to collide with something. So it needs like 2 turns, I think. So if we grab and then we turn... Wait, no, it needs like 4 turns. So I could probably start it earlier. Wait, it needs 1, 2, it needs 3 turns. And then probably drop. And then maybe reset. And then, oh, that's the wrong one. That's 9, that's not 6. So 6 is going to do the same thing as 5 pretty much, but probably a turn later. Yeah. Might have to wait even more. Let's see if this works. And then go right 1 and reset. Yeah, that'll work. And then 8. So it drops on this turn. So 8 can go right here. When is Satisfactorio? I played Satisfactory in the alpha. I don't think I really have much desire to play the whole game. It has some cool stuff about it, but Factorio is a much better game if you're interested in the actual factory production sim management stuff. Satisfactory is pretty simple. It looks good. It's kind of like Subnautica meets Factorio. It has some really cool features, but it's also, I don't know. Again, I only played the alpha. I haven't played the early access version or whatever it is. Also, thanks everyone for hanging out and joining. I appreciate it. Oh, it looks like Vinny's hosting too, auto host. Welcome auto host people who are possibly asleep. All right, so 8 needs to grab, and then it needs to rotate. 1. Wait, we got 1, 2, 3, and then drop. Let's see how this goes. So boom, boom. Okay, so we're forming a bond right here. So we bound the first 2. Now they're let go. So on this turn, we can grab with 7. So right here. It's going to take a little while for that to get there, but that's fine. Okay, so 7 right around, I think it was here, can grab. And then we'll rotate right and then right. And we'll have to rotate the actual arm too, I think, which is fine because we need to wait for this one to get over there anyway. So I think it needs 2 rotations. And then maybe reset. I can do resets for a lot of these. Which one's 5? 5 can just reset after that. Resetting usually automatically will like drop stuff too. Yeah, Lenny, actually, I think you'd enjoy Satisfactory a lot more than Factorio. I mean, Factorio is really good, and it's not as you can make it as complicated as you want. You don't have to make like absurd shit. All right, so let's run this. Let's see what happens. So boom, we made our tin, our 2 tin. Now we bring those together, we slap those together, drop, rotate once, rotate twice. It looks like we only need 1 of these rotations. And then reset. Okay, boom, 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 rotate. Other one comes around, boom. Now we have, this is what our actual finished molecule that we need to have is. So now we have to have some way to grab it and put it into this. Which, well, let's see, what's the easiest way to do that gonna be? We could do it like, maybe like that. So it'll grab there. Let's see if it does. So it'll be 1, 2, hold on. So let's see, what step is the first one complete on? All right, that. And then it lets go. So here is where we need to grab. All right, so we're gonna do grab, rotate twice. And then I think we should be able to just drop there, right? Grab, boom. Oh, we ran into a problem already. I don't think I have my, yeah, these aren't resetting. Let's do that. All right, so this definitely will work for one cycle, but I'm not 100% sure if the timing for everything is right for multiple cycles. So you have to make multiple each time you do a thing. You don't have to make just one. You have to make a machine that can do it repeatedly. So we'll just let it play. We're done doing it frame by frame. Let's see what happens. Oh. 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 There we go. So that's what a level of this game looks like. And you can see It shows you leaderboards for the general game, and then it also shows your friends. So Geomatic, I guess I'm friends with 2 people who play this, Geomatic and Fizmond. So let's see, my cost was pretty high. My cycles were pretty low. My total area was fucking massive. There are a lot of things I could have done to probably speed that up or make that better. So after you complete a puzzle, you can edit it again. You can repeat it from the start. You can record a GIF, which is very cool. It's very easy to share GIFs of your machines in this game. Let's let it play out a few more times because this is satisfying to watch. Oh yeah. It's got a beat going. It's kind of quiet. I need to turn up the sound effects more than the music. We will rock you. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's gone. All right, so we beat that one. Very good. Well, Frederick states at the observatory ought to go better now. Maybe he and Clara could have a do-over. I don't think it works like that. Do you see any other choices? For Clara Soria, I believe House Colvin has a young man around Frederick's age. Maybe. That's what Armand's trying to prevent, no? Quite likely. Pity he has only Frederick to work with. One can only play the game with the pieces one has. Alright, return to the menu. Let me turn the sound up. Okay. Is that better? Turn it up more. It's not as complicated as it looks. I don't know. I guess it depends on how you are with puzzle games, or like, this is a very, very much spatial reasoning kind of game. More so than like other types of puzzle games. Let me show you some of my some examples of like the earlier puzzles and my my solutions to them. Oh wait, this is not what I wanted. So like, here's my first solution. This is the very first puzzle in the game. You have to make gold by refining with quicksilver. So here was my solution for that. So again, there's a guide here. So with metals, every time you add a quicksilver on one of the reaction things, it basically goes up a level. And then, so if you're trying to get to gold from lead, you need to put 5 quicksilver into it on this little glyph thing. So like, this is a very small, efficient thing. So basically it takes a metal, holds it there, and then it puts on the 5 quicksilver it needs, and then it puts it into the reagent thing. So like, this is one of the very first puzzles. It's very simple. It teaches you how like the reagents, like turning into metal, changing the metals and stuff like that. There is not just one solution. There, you can make, someone on YouTube has made like an entire quote unquote computer in this that has like memory storage and like can execute commands technically and stuff like that. You can build it however the hell you want it. The game doesn't punish you for solving it in whichever way you want to be the most efficient. So that was the first one. The next one was face powder. Let's look at face powder. This one you need to connect salt and earth together. So you only get an earth reagent, you don't get salt. And the way that salt is made is by taking any of the elemental glyphs and passing them over this thing, the glyph of calcification. So you'll see this arm grabs one and it brings it over here and it turns it into a salt when it does that. And then this one just grabs it and puts it in the output. See? Pretty simple. They do get much more complicated as you go. Let's see, this one was waterproof sealant. So this one was 2 water atoms and or 2 air atoms and a water atom, and they have to be connected in this like 3 shape. So I used this multi-bond thing, but you could do it with like 2 sets of these things if you wanted to. So you can, again, you can approach it multiple ways. This is a very like straightforward way of doing it. You could do it many different ways. Okay. Let's see. I'm just going to show off all the ones I've already done because there aren't that many. Let's look at this one. Oh, this one I used the arm. I like the track arm thing, actually. You can do a lot of interesting stuff with this. So this one needs 2 salts and a water element together. And I only used one connector thing for this whole thing. So it moves, it turns into salt, and then it rotates. Let me do this step by step, because this one actually, I think it's cool how it works. So the arm on the slide thing will grab the water element, it pushes it forward, turns it into salt, drops it off there, and then this other arm grabs the water element to do the first bond. Then it rotates so that this is separated now, and then it rotates again so that we have the shape, but see, we have a salt and 2 waters, but to get the salt that we need on the other end, it just rotates across another one of those glyphs, and there you go. That's the product. I was happy with how I solved this one. It's very satisfying. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see, airship fuel. Did we show this one? Okay, so this one was a weird one. You got, they give you 3 fire reagents, and you have to do this 2 fire, 2 salt in this kind of weird shape. So this one, I used the extending arm for the first time. I've seen people say the extending arm, they think it's kind of cheating. It's expensive, so like you pay more for using it, but it has a lot more versatility because not only can it rotate, but it can move around. So let's see what this one does. You catch this one? So I'm using kind of a similar idea as the one that I did for the last one, where one of the glyphs turns into salt on its way out. So we have one thing making salt here, one thing using fire here, and then this last one. So we do our central bond of 2 fire first, and then we do the outside bonds afterwards. So that one was a cool solution. There are people, I'm sure there's a subreddit, I haven't actually looked, but full of GIFs of like weird machines and solutions to everything. All right, let's go back. Yeah, using a basic feature in the game is cheating. That's how it is. It's 2019. Playing the game itself, just playing the game is cheating. And then let's see, this was our one for, this is my most inefficient design probably that I've done. It's probably because I didn't play the game for a few weeks. But let's look at this again. I like how this one does its thing though. It's satisfying. Yeah. All right, let's do the next level. Sigmar's Garden. Oh, I think this is one with a limited playing field, maybe? Seeing your transmutation engine in action is giving me fond memories of playing Sigmar's Garden. Sigmar's what? You never played Sigmar's Garden? I thought everyone knew this game. You put marbles in a certain pattern and... Marbles? Isn't that what these are? They're elemental proxies, glass spheres that represent various types of atoms. Glass spheres are commonly known as marbles. We never call them marbles. To anyone who's not a highly trained alchemist, that's what they are. Now, why don't you give Sigmar's marbles a try? Sigmar's Garden. Fine, I suppose. I think this is optional. Win 1 game to continue, optional. Yeah, fine, I suppose. I guess I'll do this. So what am I supposed to do? Clearing marbles. Your goal is to clear the board. Select a free marble and then pick a matching marble to remove them both from the board. Unlocking marbles. Yeah, I'm gonna skip this actually, because this is a cool puzzle, but I want to make machines. All right. Maybe we'll come back to it. Do you know exactly how old Armand is? Both he and the lady. So I think Armand's the leader of the house. Both he and the lady are rather advanced in age. And Frederick is the only possible heir? As Armand's only surviving grandson, he would be difficult to oppose. There are some other claimants from distant branches of the family, but they're weak. What brought this on? Promise not to tell anyone, but I was asked to make a tonic to assist in regulating an irregular heartbeat. Oh, Armand. Hopefully he's set up everything for an orderly succession of power after he's gone. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I do intend to keep him healthy. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, this is an interesting one. So we have to make a health tonic, which... What the fuck are these things again? Vitae. How do I get Vitae? Oh, I have a thing for it. Wait a minute. It just gives me this... This isn't... Oh, this is weird. It gives me this as an input. So I have to take this and basically attach one here and one here. Huh. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard, right? Let's see. Maybe I can do this with like a multi-grab thing. Space Chem seems like a very complicated version of this game, basically. Like I've looked at Space Chem, and I might try it at some point, but yeah, it seems very complicated. I'm thinking of using this arm grabber thing, because as this rotates, I can get ready for the next one kind of thing. But let's see, how are we going to do this? So we need to put one here and one here. So maybe we should grab it by like the edge, like this. So it's one here and one here. Maybe I can do it like this, so I have a little more space to work. So we grab it. Let's just fuck around. Let's do it differently this time. Instead of trying to plan everything out ahead of time and then program it, let's program it as we go this time. So we'll grab, and then we'll do one rotation to the right, and then that'll put us here, so we can easily do like this right here, right? Was that where it was? And we only have one of these things though, which is kind of makes it a little more complicated. So let's take this one, and we could do grab on the first turn, and then turn right twice. I think it's gonna collide. This might not work. Let's do turn right, drop. We'll just actually do return. So that's our first bond. Oh, I did return on the wrong one. So there's the first bond, and then that lets go. Yeah, so I'm thinking if I do, let's see, what turn, drop, and then so it would be like here. It's gonna collide, I think. Yo, Dragon, thanks for the resub. Yeah, that's the monthly Sphinx stream. Yeah, see, it's gonna collide here. So that means I need to maybe put it further out. Okay, that works. So now we need to join here, though. So how are we going to join there? And we only have one of these, remember? So does it, let me think here for a second. It could technically be on this end too, right? Does that work? Hold on. Let me show ghosts. Yeah, so it has to basically be like this, which means I need to put one here. Yeah. It's going. Let's see, how are we gonna do this? Because we need one here, so maybe we have to grab from here. Or maybe we shouldn't do this connection first. The other one would be there. So connect, rotate. Maybe on the way back, this one can grab it and like rotate it for another arm to grab. Don't procrastinate too much now. So if I rotate it though, so, okay, here's what I'm thinking. All right. Maybe like, So what I'm thinking is I can have this arm grab and rotate and then like do the second connection up here and then drop it off. This thing doesn't need to be a triple thing. But maybe there's a way I can just do it using the single thing. Or even using this thing, maybe. Let's see, how can I... Yeah, maybe I can do it with this. Let's put this here instead. Let's keep that where it was. So that does that. Getting text messages. I'm streaming here. Okay. So if we did that, and then we rotated. So this is what needs the connection. So maybe actually what if we were to grab it like this? That's not what we want, right? Actually, is that what we want? Yeah, we want that one and Wait a minute. Hold on. My brain needs to think here. No, that's wrong. It needs to be on this side. It It needs to be like here needs to be one and here needs to be one. I mean, I could... This being long isn't helping me. You just put your PC together and upgraded some stuff. Congratulations, Desert. Don't cough. Don't eat the dust. That's gross. It's gross stuff in there. Let's see. Hold on. Maybe I'm approaching this the wrong way. Maybe I should just grab this from here. Where can this drop off? This can go here also, right? My brain streaming this is a little bit different than playing it by myself, I'm noticing. Bring one here. That's going to be complicated, though, to make sure it doesn't collide. So, say we do that. Maybe I should be using a track for this or something. So if we grab it, let's get rid of this fucking thing. I think we should just grab it and like rotate it around completely. Gross, Linny. I know that's what it is. I just didn't want to think about it. All right, so do that. And then on this step, let's have... Okay, grab, rotate once. And then here we'll have this one drop. Then this one will grab. And then let's rotate it to the left once and see what it looks like. So drop. Oh, no, we can't do repeat instruction then. Hold on, grab, boom. Here's where drop needs to happen on one. I guess we'll do one wait sequence and then let's see if that works. I don't think that does what I want it to. Maybe I just need 2 of these. Okay, that works. Okay, so now we need to... we need to attach one here. But how the fuck are we gonna get this over there? That's the problem. Maybe we should use this to grab and rotate. Okay. So we'll do, this is getting a little more complicated. So we'll drop here. Let's delete this. I don't know what I deleted the wrong thing, but that's fine. Yo, thanks for continuing your gift sub there, Desert Griffin. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, it's September, right? A fucking Subway, man. Anyways, yeah, I guess I don't even know anything about September. I don't really care. You guys know you don't. You should not subscribe to this channel. All right. All right. So it's still holding on after this. So let's see. It binds there. So let's put the drop command for this one there. And then we'll rotate once more. Let's see what that looks like. So now we need to have it there. So if we keep spinning, it's not reverse psychology. I just don't think, I mean, I've told you guys before, like, you know, I'm not pro streamer and I stream when I can or when I want to, which isn't all the time, as many of you have known now. I do wish I was more consistent, and it's definitely something I'd like to, you know, improve. Okay, let's get rid of this. We're not gonna use this anymore. But we are gonna move this. It's proving to be a little more complicated than I expected. So it's gonna do, so 2, let's change 2. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it. Oh, that's not gonna work, huh? Okay, let's undo that. So I'm thinking I put something over here, grab and rotate. And I think it'll work. Yeah, I don't want it to go that far. So let's remove... Nope. Let's remove one of those rotations. Oh, Dragon, sorry, I didn't see your messages about getting money for your PC. That's pretty sweet. Hopefully you'll have enough saved up soon. Alright, let's play this again. So I want to grab it from here. Or was it? Like right here? Will that be, see, here's the thing, will that be able to actually grab and then rotate without hitting? I don't think it will. You need to let go. Oh, no, that actually works. But here's the thing. So I gotta connect there. So I guess we should probably rotate one more time. And then we can do it here. That's probably not that bad. So that's like, what, right here? No, right here. This is a very roundabout way of solving this, I'm kind of realizing. Semi-puzzle plus machine, yeah, crafting game, yeah, it's a little bit of both, yeah. There's like some programming, I mean, it's not really programming, it's more scripting. So here's the thing, I think it might actually be easier. Let's do that, and then let's do a... Which way do I want to rotate it? This way? Let's rotate it in place. We could do it here. How would we do that there? I could do... If there was one here... No, that wouldn't work either. Unless I just put 2 arms. Maybe I'll just use 2 arms to do it. Grab. And then do like... So we'll do like 1 here. Because the problem is because of the orientation, like if I did this, I wouldn't be able to actually like reach the correct spot. So this is definitely not the most efficient way to do this, but it'll work. I could use an extendy arm thing instead, but right, I could put 1 here that like went and then did that. Maybe I'll do that instead of doing 2, because an extendy arm costs the same as 2 of those anyways, so might as well show it to you, right? All right, so go. Probably right here we can start early. We'll do grab here, we'll do contract 1, and then we'll do rotate once, and then drop. Well, you could just probably do repeat here. Yo, what's up, Tranquil? I'm having a good day so far. I hope you're having a good day. Ooh. Okay, so we have to wait if we want to do it that way. Which is not really that efficient. Oh, shit. I don't want this. Wait, was that? Yeah, we don't want to rotate. It is nice that in this like timeline interface, you can copy, paste, highlight multiple things, like drag them around and stuff like that. All right, so let's see how this works. This is very inefficient. Holy shit. I guess my puzzle brain isn't working today. We can grab on this turn. Actually, we can grab the turn before, I think. Yeah. And then we need to bring it to the output. So that means on this turn, we'll turn it left 1 more. I don't know what the orientation is going to be here. This is not a good solution to this at all. Holy shit. Okay. I mean, it works, but it could be way more efficient. Holy shit. Wait, is this not right? Oh no, it just has to drop. All right, so reset after that. This doesn't need to be a triple thing. Maybe I'll replace it, but... Let's see, this should work now. Let's just play it and see. Yeah, it works. I mean... Look at the area. I'm like so much higher than fucking everyone else. Cycles at least was pretty low. Cost was pretty high. Let's watch it a little more. What would you guys have... I know it's hard to do this through chat, but how would you have approached this puzzle? I'm curious. This could have been done a lot better. Shorter arms. The problem with shorter arms, normally I'd say yes if it gave you the reagents separately, but since it gives you this 3-sized reagent, you have this big molecule that you need to manipulate that you can't really have collapse, or you can't have it collide. I think an easier way to do it would have been to use tracks and to do more sliding moving instead of rotational moving. Probably would have been a much easier way to do it. It's Casual Friday, so you're wearing your Vine Sauce earrings. I saw those Vine Sauce earrings. They looked very nice for those of you who wear earrings. I actually have holes in my ears, but I don't wear earrings in them anymore. Well, there are some places, like, there's no buffer, like, that's as close as these two can be when this is rotating like that. My main hang-up was the fact that it only gives you one of the life elements. This, obviously, I didn't need to use the 3 thing. My idea was I'd, like, do a step here, rotate, and do a step while getting the previous step ready. But the problem is you only have one of these, and they kind of are going on opposite ends. I'm sure there's definitely a way you could have done it, but yeah. Are you heading off to work, Lenny? I hope you have a good day at work. Thank you for stopping by for a little bit. I'll be on for a while longer, but I'll probably still be at work, knowing you Australians and your crazy time zones. All right, whatever. What time is it right now, by the way? Because I'm gonna switch to WoW around like probably 4:30ish, which is actually sooner than I thought. Mainly because I'm worried about there being a queue, even though I don't think there will be a queue. But we're meeting for the World PvP or the RP event at 5:30 p.m. my time. So that'll give me like an hour of potential if there's a queue, which I doubt there will be, and then an hour to prepare for the event, which I don't really need to. I kind of prepared before stream, but there's some stuff maybe I should do. So I don't know. We'll see. Let's move on to the next puzzle though. There, that should do it. One healthy-ish patriarch for House Van Tassen as ordered. Long live the patriarch, Armand. Yeah, long live, I guess. You don't seem particularly enthusiastic. I do think it's good if he stays alive. After all, he pays for everything around here. You'd do well to show a little more appreciation for your house. You know, you don't tell me. You don't tell me what to do. I'm not a dwarf. I'm a gnome. A little boost. Okay, stamina potion. Yo, Skeletoxin, I'm doing alright. A little boost at the necessary time. What are you on about? A little boost at the necessary time is how he put it. Who put what? Armand is worried about Frederick. Or at least so, I would say. Particularly, he wonders if Frederick will be able to produce an heir. Oh, we're making Viagra. I'm to make him a potion that will give him the boost at the necessary time. I get it. That's not so unusual, really. Stamina potions have long been used for such purposes. It's not making it that's the issue for me, it's thinking about it. You should know better than to use your imagination in cases like this. That's cool, Skelly. Green beans and fish sounds good. This game has a story. It's weird, but it has one. Oh, this is... Okay. So this is what our Viagra looks like. And basically, so we have one of these things. So we have to have one on each end. And then let's see, which metal is this? Iron. So we need to turn lead into iron and put it in the middle, huh? Okay, well, the first thing, let's make our thing that turns lead into iron. We'll do that first. Put Quicksilver here. So first thing we'll do is grab, rotate right once, and then we'll hold there. Well, this, let's do 2 next. We'll grab and then rotate left. And then reset. And then 3 we'll grab, rotate right. And reset. That should work. Okay. Guys, please. Now this could move. See, how are we going to do this? These are already going to be attached, so we don't need to use the big one. We can use the small ones. So I'm thinking maybe like grab here, bring it over. Maybe we'll do our attach here. Let's see. So it would be like this would need to be here. Let's see, how can we do this? Oh, I have an idea. Maybe we'll use a track for this. That's gonna be weird though. Maybe we could use a track and then pull it out. Because we're gonna see, the thing is we're gonna need one of these on each side, right? And we only have one reagent. Yeah, I mean, it's fake molecules. It's like supposed to be alchemy, so. So if I want this to be efficient, since I have to link both sides, I'd want to have this more towards the center, right? Maybe I can do another like handoff kind of thing. Or I could do it all in place. It would be slower, but I basically would like take the reagent here, connect it, then rotate the entire thing, and then connect another one. Since I only have one of these. So what if I did like a... oops. A track that like started right here. Move it over one. Oops, not what I wanted to do. So what I'm thinking is it grabs, it slides over to do the connection, and then it pulls it up. Ooh. I got an idea here. Maybe we have it go in a circle like this. All right, let's try this. So we make the pants. No. Oh, we didn't program this, huh? Okay, boom, boom, boom. Is that already on? What is that? Why is it rotating? Which one? One? Oh, it's because it's... Then the next step is there. So it would be right here, actually. So we can actually probably like reset this right here. And then 4 can grab it here. I'd like to talk about other things while I'm doing this. I actually don't want to talk about just the game and what my thought process is, but it's actually proving to be kind of hard to do that with this game. Not really. I'm just bad at thinking about what to talk about right now. Other than like Death Stranding. Which I'm still convinced when you die, it's going to turn into a battle royale game. And you're going to have a set of players that don't want to play the walking simulator, hiking simulator part, and they just want to play in the battle royale part of it. And so you'll have players that are intentionally like killing themselves and making it harder for other people to progress. I did watch, I don't know if there was new stuff today, but I did watch pretty much all of it. You know, I've never played Mount and Blade, Comrade. I did see that it's the sequel's coming out soon and that it's a game I might be interested in, so I might check that out at some point. Let's do grab right here, and then we'll do I want to do plus or minus? I want to do minus, right? No, I want to do plus. I mean, I don't care. It's gonna be a long game anyways. It's not like, I don't consider gameplay spoilers. If anything, the 50 minutes that they showed of the game, of gameplay, was less spoilery than the 7-minute briefing trailer that they showed. Because that was just a straight up cutscene from the probably early in the game. So 4 needs to drop its shit. Like right here. Maybe I can just reset here. And then we'll wait, and then like, let's do plus plus. Let's see what happens if I do this. I actually, the new Final Fantasy VII trailer was cool. So I need to rotate like when it gets around here. But I thought it was a really bad trailer. it was edited really poorly and the sound was really weird, and they were like cutting together dialogue that like didn't belong together, which was very strange to me. Okay, so we're gonna go up here. So maybe what we can have is another arm. That's right. That's right here. Oh, no, that might not work. Let's play this out again. Let's see. So it goes around, and then we need to connect one on this side. So if we rotated once more. Let's do plus here. Having two on this track would work, but kind of, but all right, so that's like there at that point, right? Now, how can we get one of these? Final Fantasy VII, I've talked about this a little bit. I do have very mixed feelings about this remake because it's basically like it's gonna be like a director's cut. Like they're obviously not keeping the original story. I mean, they're keeping some of it, but like there's already like a new character in Midgar. Like Midgar is going to be its own game. That's what worries me, is that they're going to cut out a lot of the like smaller plot elements and the places you go to in favor of just having like each game be about like one or two big set piece moments from the game instead of like showing instead of it being the whole thing. Do I want to go left or right? Wrong way. I still need to finish fucking streaming Final Fantasy VII. God, what a terrible streamer. Could you imagine watching someone like that? So what I could do is I could probably rotate this. This is not a good way to solve this either. My stream brain is obviously worse than my normal gameplay brain. You know what? I think it might be easier actually. What if we did it like this? And then we did like one of these things. Where was it? Like here. What is RP PvP? It's roleplay PvP. Is that like digital? Yeah, kind of. I mean, I didn't join the server to actually RP. I joined it because I figured the people who do RP and WoW are gonna be the people who are like more dedicated to the game. So here we need to make a left turn, but we need to so I figured, and when I played the stress test, holy shit, were there a lot of people that were just like, in general chat, it was like all just politics and like dumb shit and like trolling. And I know you can turn like the general channels off, but like those can be very useful. Oh, I got this. Okay, so then we rotate it to over here. So really, I mean, that was kind of the main reason for me why I decided to roll on an RP server. You really like Final Fantasy XIV PvP? I tried playing Final Fantasy XIV. I did not enjoy it at all. So maybe I can reset at this point. And then we move once more here. And then reset. Does that work? The problem is that this has to wait so long. So maybe I can do, maybe I can actually do another. If I time these right, I can put another arm on this track, maybe. So then it goes around, yeah, and then. Okay. It sounds like normal general chat channel in WoW. Well, see, the thing is like when I played vanilla when it came out in 2005, people weren't fucking talking about like Trump and cancel culture and like all this other shit that is like current day problems. And if I'm trying to go back and like play a game as it was, or at least somewhat like it was when it first came out, like I'd rather, like the whole point of a game like that is escapism. I'd rather just fucking not hear about any of that shit or see it. So I mean, and I like the world PvP stuff. So I wanted to do a PvP server, but like again, not only did I figure that the general channels would be a little bit more like sane and stable, but also the fact that the people on the RP servers probably are more invested in their characters. So if there is a problem with like people abandoning the game after a while, I'm guessing that the RP people are going to be the ones that stick around longer. You know what I mean? Like, I think that makes sense. I think that's pretty sound logic. Okay, so that's when that one moves first. It's right here. What's plus again? So we'll do like plus. And then I could probably just copy this, maybe? What do? I hold down control? Yeah. But I think I want repeat instruction here, right? Instead of reset. The timing on this one's going to be kind of hard to get. I'm sorry, I'm looking at chat now. I was not looking at it. I'm playing on Alliance, so I don't have to deal with Baron's chat. Alright, so let's see how this works. Okay, that is kind of working. What's happening here? Okay, so this is gonna have to move this part. I wonder if this will be able to swing with this arm in the way. No, it won't. So we need to move this back here. The programming on this one's a little weird. Did I put a sequence? Why is this just not... This should just repeat, right? No, it doesn't. We'll do the, so I think we want to do period override on these, right? Oh, no, that's for artificially increasing. So yeah, we do just want to repeat. I guess, right? Not sure if this will work correctly. What is this game? This game is called, what is this called? Opus Magnum? And it's like a, it's a alchemical puzzle game where you create machines to create molecules and you script them to do what you want. All right, now what's happening here? Oh, it's because we aren't, let's see, what's 3? 3 is not, repeating instructions. We need to have 3 repeat instructions. Seems like that'll work. And then we need 4 to repeat. Hopefully the timing on this will be okay. There are only 5 channels on the timeline. What? What do you mean 5 channels on the timeline? There's 6. Well, there's 7 right now. There's as many as you have objects. It gets bigger the more you put on it. You can make it, I think it can be infinitely long. Okay, so there we go. We make our iron, do our first connection. Our second iron is ready. Okay, that's a problem. So 2... I think needs a delay. Okay. Well, that means 1 needs, or 3 needs to get delayed too. By 1 turn. It's a weird way to solve this one. Okay, I'm still making... What did I do here? So 2... The delay needs to be even longer on both 2 and 3. To get the timing for this right. Yeah, okay, so we need to put delays in all of our repeats for 2 and 3. Which means I don't think I need some of these extra repeats, but let's see. That also means 1 needs to repeat some more, right? All right. So at a certain point, these arms are going to fill up, and then there needs to be a delay. Which was like around here, right? Let's see, where was it? Right here. The timing of this one is super weird. Okay, so the timing is mostly there. 6 needs to be programmed correctly to repeat its action. I think it might work if we just do it there. Okay, so that's a problem. So 5 has already dropped its load. Let's let it, okay, 5 needs to let go. You heard me. Drop its load. It still needs to wait a couple of turns. 2 turns, maybe? See, this is... If I had it just do 1 cycle at a time, I wouldn't have to worry as much about this timing shit, but I'm trying to do, like, as many cycles as I can with what I have. And now this shit's fucking up again. Probably because... it needs to repeat again here. Let's see. There's other shit that isn't, like, repeating right now. That probably... Let's see. 5's cycle should be where we, like, finish, right? I think that makes sense. Hold on. Is this repeating again? Oh my gosh, this timing shit. Oh, well, maybe it's because I need to do repeats on these too. Okay, we're doing 1 too many here now. The fuck is 4 doing here? Okay, 4 needs to repeat. That's the problem. Well, see, that's... now there's another problem. There needs to be a delay. 4 can't just repeat, repeat, repeat. There needs to be a delay. Maybe 2? 1? 2 would work? It's dependent on the timing of this shit. That's still colliding. Four. What are you doing for? Maybe there doesn't need to be a delay. This one is getting complex on the scripting side more than it is on the... more than it is on the, like, building side. Because I have a machine that'll work. It's just I have to program it correctly that it can repeat its cycle alright. Which I think maybe I've almost got. 2 and 3 are bumping into each other again. They need to be staggered more. See, now So that's 5. At that point, it resets, and then it should repeat. Right? Let me see. So I have 2 spots where 5 does nothing. And that's so that that can rotate around. Four needs to delay a little bit more. That looks like it might be right. Or would potentially work. Everything needs to get delayed, like around here. Or maybe not. Maybe this pattern just needs to repeat like this, and it'll work. No, that won't work. Why are these different lengths? Anyways, yeah, Final Fantasy Remake definitely is going to be good, I think. Well, for what it is. Let's put it that way. This game looks intimidating. It kind of is. I mean, you can solve things any way you want. So, I mean, it's not like it punishes you. See, okay, now we have a problem where we're going too slow with 4. What frame was that on? Maybe 5, 5 can go. Also, I'm like part way through like the first chat. Like the early puzzles really teach you the mechanics. Yeah, that'll work better. 5's gonna need, we're gonna need to manually, not 5, 4. 4 needs some manual tweaking right here. Because we're doing 2, and then it needs to, wait after this 3rd one. So right there. We'll do rotate, and then we'll wait, what, maybe 2 steps? And then reset. So it grabs, oh, it didn't grab. I forgot to put grab. So grab, rotate left, wait. Needs to wait even longer. Can you can reset cycle mid-cycle. You can do everything manually, or you can use, so the reset instruction basically drops and does the fastest set of instructions to get it back to its default its original starting position. So sometimes that means it'll go back the way it came, and other times it'll mean it'll just like complete a rotation. So it depends on how you have the machine like laid out. But because of the timing, there's a level of asynchronousness to this because we only have one of these. All right. Let me see. Where was that collision happening? I wish it, when you did the ghost mode, I wish it highlighted what frame it was. Okay, one. Probably needs to wait like, what, 3 turns? I made this one way more complicated than it needed to be, I think, scripting-wise at least. So the thing is now that 2 and 3 need to wait. And that's gonna conflict. Actually, I think this will work perfectly. Yeah, I'm interested to see the charts too. I bet there's a super simple way to do this. Because in reality, when you think about it, it really is just... It really is just, you're connecting only 2 pieces. I think what made it complicated is the fact that I'm trying to do like 2 at a time with the little track thing. What, 4? What's 4 doing here? Oh, 4 didn't, it's not finished. Okay, 4 needs to grab, go left. Left, reset, right? I wonder if the timing will be okay for that. It needs to do it before. Can I do that? No. I have definitely made this one more complicated than necessary. What? Oh. Let's see here. So if I use this thing, right? Hold on. When you finish the level thinking you have a big brain, but in fact it's a small brain, yeah. It's kind of where I'm at right now. Huh. That doesn't actually work. Yeah, so 6 needs instructions right here. So it resets, and then we need to grab left 1, and then left another one, right? And reset, maybe? There's like this weird amount of dead time on 6. Grab left. Why does it wait so long? Oh, that's why it waits so long. Yo, what's up, Kane? How's it going, dude? Someone continued one of your gift subs for September, brought to you by Subway sandwiches. So I need to really, because this timing is so different, I need to just not repeat this. I need to have it different for the second cycle. I've been doing okay. I need to switch games here soon. Instruction errors must be fixed. Okay, fuck that. I'm living. Okay. So we'll do left, drop, reset, right? Whoa! So I can grab again around here, right? Go left. Yo, thanks, Kane, for the resub. Appreciate it. Get a sandwich, I guess, from Subway. I don't know how this works. Okay, so that part of it is good. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that. I think this is pretty much it. Assuming the timing, if it resets correctly, we still might have to repeat a few instructions for the medals. Okay. So we're getting to this point where maybe we should just like extend this. Does that do what I think it does? Holy shit. Okay. Getting this to repeat properly is what I'm having issues with. Okay, so what's everything doing right now? What stops doing shit? 4 stops doing shit around there. But can 4 just wait? No, it can't. It needs to do this grab wait shit. Like this, I think. Oh boy. All right, then 5 needs to... my timing is so fucked on this. Why? How about that trailer? I mentioned earlier, I thought it was a good trailer. I thought it was poorly edited. Okay, so 1 and 2 are restarting at this point. which is not good. They need to get delayed a little bit. But that's delaying everything else too. I don't know. Let's see how it works. Kane is coming in with the gift subs again. Wow, 50 gift subs? Dude. Nice. Thank you very much, Kane. I appreciate that. Okay, I guess this doesn't do what I thought it did. I guess we'll put in another repeat. Right? But it needs a delay. I don't know why I have all this extra space at the end of each of these. Is it because they need to reset? It's because this probably... Like, what the fuck? Why is there extra space at the end here? Did I, like, fuck something up? Okay, so it's repeating this, right? Oh, that's 51. Why is this not repeating? What did I do? What did I do here? Is it because of this? Oh boy. Maybe I should get rid of that and just reset. If I just do reset like right there. What? See, I don't... Maybe I just need to give it a bunch of dead time at the... See, okay, here's the problem is it's resetting. It's gonna reset no matter what. Oh boy. Thank you again, King. How do I fix this? All right, let's look at it step by step. And see where it gets messed up. I only needed to make 6. I'd like it to repeat infinitely. Maybe I can just do like grab. This isn't gonna work though. Oh, the timing is so fucked on these. Yeah, this is your yearly stream. Oh, fuck, I want to be switching games now. Okay, so what's happening here? 4 is running... Okay. Maybe we just need to repeat instructions for fucking ever. I did watch Death Stranding. I thought it looks pretty good. What a terrible way to solve this. Holy shit. Okay, I guess everything repeat. It's just gonna be full of repeats. Maybe. Was it spoilery? No, actually, I was mentioning that Like, if you consider gameplay a spoiler, yeah, sure, it was spoilery. There was like nothing story related. I thought it was really fucking cool. Honestly, the fucking, what's it called? The briefing trailer. Yeah, it was like 40 minutes of just straight up gameplay. The briefing trailer was more spoilery than the gameplay trailer was, in my opinion. Because it was just straight up a trailer. It was straight up a full cutscene of the game. Not even like an edited trailer. It was all in Japanese. That was another thing that was funny, is that it's a Japanese developed game that takes place in the US, but they're playing it and it has all Western actors in it, and but then they're playing it with Japanese dub on it. Is pretty funny to me. What just collided there again? Fuck. This has got so overly complicated in the scripting. I should probably just redo this one. I'm not going to, but I just want it to work right. All right, so it's 4. 4 can't repeat. 4 needs a delay. And oops. Yeah, it's basically an English game. It was just interesting. I think that's gonna collide too. Yeah, so it does need to grab here, but it needs a bigger delay, like 2. Stamos told you to call fuck. Stamos is a fucking boomer. Not really, but I mean, you know where I'm going. All right, 6 is what's fucked now. What the fuck is this? Says Clover. This is a game called, what the fuck is this game called? Opus Magnum. It's a alchemy machine puzzle game. Oh, this is not gonna work. It's like kind of programming script. You make a machine and then you script it to do a thing. I gotta take certain pieces and make them into a different thing. Let me see, what's getting fucked up here? It is kind of difficult. Not gonna lie. I'm very much having trouble with timing right now because I made this is so not like synchronous the way it works. I could have, if you know what would have saved me a lot of headaches is if this arm, instead of doing this and going straight into the binder thing, if I had separate arms that moved these out of the way and then they got put into the binder. He's working on a game mode in Gmod. Gmod's a fucking boomer game. Where is he? Yeah. You're playing in fucking boomer games? What the fuck, bro? Okay, 6 just stops here. I wish you could step backwards. It's really annoying that you can step forward, but you can't step backward in this game. I kind of understand why they did that, but... Stop. Fuck. Okay, it's like right here. Grab, rotate left. Probably need to rotate left there, then reset maybe. Damn. Stamos going hard with the insults here. Okay, so that needs to repeat again, like right here. There are different there are different materials, right? So you have earth, wind, and fire, and air, and then life and death and salt are like the main things, and then you have a bunch of metals, and the metals are like tiers, and you change what each metal is by adding quicksilver to it. And you can use as much space as you want, you can spend as much money as you want, and you can do as many instructions as you want. The game lets you solve the puzzle in whatever way you want to, and then it shows you the results of other players. It doesn't force you to do things a specific way. Okay, so now we're repeating here. Probably this will work. I really need to switch games. Yeah, they're probably all like actual like symbols used in astrology or whatever fucking language. What's colliding now? When does 4 come back and pick up? So you need to just, oops. Maybe that'll work. What was that, 2 and 3? Were they trying to pick up at the same time? Ideally, this would repeat without me having to script the entire 6 products. I really fucked up on this one. So now it's restarting. Oops. Oh, I don't want to repeat. If I reset. I think 6 is gonna need to rotate one more time. I'm almost done with this game. I'm gonna switch to WoW here in a second. Yeah, I need to manually program in the last one. Well, I don't need to manually do it. I can use the repeats, but... This is a shitty way to win this. Five needs to repeat again, huh? Holy fuck. Here we fucking go again. This is the way this is programmed. It'll only work for one cycle. It's because of the offset of this shit. If I went back and redid the beginning, I might be able to get it to work. Is this all easy for me? This is the first puzzle, actually, I'd say that I've hit... I wouldn't say I hit a wall, I just fucked up early on, and now I'm... Normally, you don't have to do this much programming. I fucked that up. What's getting fucked up now, for Christ's sake? Okay, so that's 4, this one's gonna be 5, this one's 6. Which means 5 needs to... Is 5 continuing? Yes, it is. Which means these don't need to repeat. again after that, right? They can just, we're just gonna make them spin in place. Whee! Because we can. 3 doesn't need to do anything there either, right? Well, I'm gonna be streaming for a while longer. We got a special event in WoW coming up here. Look at him spin. Okay. What's fucking up now? Let's see. It's 6's fucking up. It sucks that this technically works, but it doesn't work on repeat. And I really don't want to rewrite the beginning script. Okay, what's 5 doesn't need to go again. This will beat the level, but it's like a very not ideal solution. Very disappointing. God damn it. What's 5 doing? Let's do, that should work. Yeah, making Viagra is hard. I should have done a different approach to it. I'd be interested to see what other solutions for this one looked like. That is something, even though it has some of the features. Wow, actually my cycles were very low. My cost was not too bad. The area was the big problem. See, now if we go to continue editing, it's just gonna fuck up. Which is, see, that's what I don't understand, is why is it forcing me to use this dead space? Maybe I'm misunderstanding something, because all the other puzzles I've been much smaller on the instruction sets. But there, you can use this command, right? What does it say again? When starting the transmutation engine, all instruction sequences are automatically padded so they have the same period as the longest instruction sequence in the solution, which ensures that all arms are kept in sync. By placing a period override instruction at the end of an instruction sequence, the period of the solution can be artificially increased. This is rarely necessary, but can be useful if a solution is repeating too quickly, causing collisions or other conflicts. So if I just like make it really fucking long, will it work on repeat? Yeah, my offsets are what's fucked up. Or maybe it's just shit. Maybe I'm not I need to reset everything at the end. It's because there's shit in here that wasn't in here to begin with. That's the problem. Anyways, I'm so fucking done with this level. Holy shit. I hope Frederick enjoys that potion. Ugh. Herman must believe Frederick's marriage is close at hand. Really? Really? Will it be the young lady from House Soraya? I was just speculating. How exciting. The city would celebrate for days. The union of House Van Tassen and House Spira, or Soraya. As provisioner, you'd have a lot of work to do. Yes, but it would be for a wedding. It would be quite fun. You arrange the party in the streets, I'll arrange the party in the sheets. Oh dear. Yes, well. Okay, that's all I'm doing for this game. I'm almost done with chapter 1. This game has like 5 chapters. I might stream it again. I don't know if you guys enjoyed it. It's kind of boring to watch, I think. It's cool when you see the finished ones. So if you weren't here before, here are my solutions that oh fuck. Yeah, this one was one we did today. Wow, this one seems so much simpler now compared to the last one I did. It's just because I had my loop set up right. Look how much fewer instructions. this has compared to the thing I did last. It's the timing of using the 2 things on the belt. If I had kept it to 1, it would have repeated fine. But I was trying to make it more efficient, which I did, technically. It was less cycles than a lot of other people. And then, let's see, what was... We did Precision Machine Oil was today also, right? This one was a little more excessive than necessary. Not too bad, though. And then, that was the first one I did on stream, right? Yeah, like this one was not on stream. So I did this one on my own before. Yeah, it's really just about getting your loops down right if you want to have efficient programming. Again, you can program it like I did and make it absurd to fucking beat it instead of looping properly. The game doesn't punish you or reward you in any way other than showing you on the leaderboards. The other thing that I know is there are special levels that they limit how many squares you have and like put obstacles and shit like that. So it forces you to have a more specific solution. But yeah, so that's Opus Magnum. It's an interesting game for sure. I'm interested to see how much more difficult. I've seen some GIFs online that are just fucking insane. So it all depends. You know, like making this fucking thing. Look at some of these. Some of this shit gets very complicated. This fucking thing. Yeah. So, some of these look extremely complicated. I wonder if these were made by, like, players or something like that. Huh. Anyways, there we go. Oh, there's Steam Workshop support, too? Puzzle editor. Yeah, okay, so there's a puzzle editor. Oh, you can't see the overlay. Wow, some of these look fucking hard as shit. Holy hell. Anyways, yeah, very cool game. Zachtronics games. This is my first one, so I think it's a good introduction. Very interesting. I'm not the best at it, and streaming it, I'm definitely not the best at it either, so. Whoops. Alright. Let's exit the game. I'm going to take a quick BRB to get water and have a little something to eat. We're going to play WoW. It's very close to the event, so I won't have... there will be very little downtime once we get into WoW. Let's see here. And thanks again, everyone, for hanging out. Those of you who are here from a host or from, you know, whatever brings you here. Appreciate it. And let's get some music. Goddamn air conditioning going mental right now. I don't remember. I've been listening to some weird shit recently. Anyways, here we go. I'll be back in just a little bit. Hang tight.